Beginning, a little bit slow, but it was opening up the story for Sabine training, okay? So I would have to say that there's a lot of people who are going to be really pissed off because they haven't watched my videos, first of all, okay? Where I've literally, like a few months ago, even made a video on this topic where George had said that everyone in the Star Wars galaxy is Force sensitive. Everybody, every single person, even Watto.
Everyone has the Force in them, everyone. And there's two sides to the Force. The dark side, which is selfishness, and the light side, which is compassion. So we all struggle to keep these two things in balance, and hopefully we're able to move it a little bit more toward the bright side.
Let me recap for you. Essentially what happened was George said in the Star Wars archives with Paul Duncan, he said that every single user, every single being in Star Wars is Force sensitive. And you don't even need George to say that. You just can watch The Empire Strikes Back. The Force is in everything. It's in you, it's in The Rock, it's in everything. He basically says everyone can, it's like learning karate, George says, verbatim. Everyone can learn karate. It just depends on skill, how much you practice, how much you train, and of course, you know, talent. So like Anakin, for example, extremely talented, and he trained not as much as, let's say, Obi-Wan Kenobi, but he was on par with Obi-Wan, if anything, more powerful. Nick Gillard came up with a power system where he gave each Jedi different powers and Sith different powers. Both Yoda and Sidious were at a 9. Anakin was at a, I believe, 7 at the time of Revenge of the Sith, and Obi-Wan was at a 7. Once Anakin went to the dark side, he jumped a level and passed, and he jumped up to level 9, I believe it was, or something like that. He skipped the complete level. So obviously you skip some stuff in that training, but you achieve a new level, like you dark side, right? You're more powerful, but you're unbalanced, like Ahsoka said. So everything here is literally just verbatim what George has said years and years and years ago. But I know a lot of people are going to have a big problem with it, but it's literally what's been in Star Wars since the original trilogy. So yeah, I mean, they're like, it literally since the old days. Plug. It's been there, and George has said it a million times. So Watto, even, for example, could be a Jedi. He might be a shit Jedi. He may be absolute trash. But if he trained, you know, it's just a matter of training. If you want to put yourself in that discipline, that you could be a Jedi as well. So it's not far-fetched that Ahsoka is trying to train Sabine in the Force. But again, I know a lot of people will be pissed. That's why you gotta watch my videos, man. I cover the stuff that people don't cover. I cover the stuff that I find really interesting that George said. And here's case in point. So shout out to all of you that have seen the old videos.